Recorded live in Morgantown, West by God, Virginia, and across the world, with your hosts, Kevin Jones, John Flowers, and our lovely co-host, Ashley. This is the Final Forecast Podcast.
Welcome to another episode of Final Forecast with me, your host, Jay Flow. You know my titles. Lovely co-host Ash is here.
That's me.
KJ is balling in Japan. You got a game today?
Yeah, game day.
Lots to talk about, seems like. Dave waited to the last minute to get the episode out and just didn't release it, so it was untimely. But super producer Dave is here. He's been pissing me off all week. How many episodes is this, Ash, that he's lost or just didn't put out? It's got to be 3 now. It's up
right.
there.
I wouldn't say lost, but didn't put
It
out.
just didn't put out, and then it was just old. So sorry about that, guys. Our final forecasters.
I mean, we did get into an argument. That happened, so.
I mean, it makes for great podcast for all I know.
Right?
You know what I mean?
It's a genuine argument.
Don't just not put it out there. Like, that's crazy. Scrolling on Instagram, came across this title: Senate staffer fired after X-rated video shows him allegedly having sex inside of a congressional hearing room.
Dude,
Hold up.
I've never in my life expected to see anything like that.
Now, I've had sex in some places, like all over Morgantown, the Coliseum, on the floor of the Coliseum. Like that's.
Yep.
Is that kind of like the same thing?
No. So I was gonna say, I think we've all dabbled at the workplace. You know what I mean? Like it's a thing.
Oh, you have?
Yeah. Who hasn't?
Dave?
However,
Ash, do you want to clarify it's not your
things.
current employer?
Not my God, no. I would never at my current employer. No. It was during my early days of radio. There was just something about being behind that board and just it was like a thing.
It's also like
So-
a different time, right? Like there's no cameras everywhere. I mean, back when we was doing that crazy stuff.
Yep. There was no cameras. There was nobody in there, period, right? Like there was nobody in the building when this happened to me. It was late night, blah, blah.
Break it down. Your story. You do it after this. we want to hear your story, Ash.
However, again, no cameras. And it's also not, for lack of a better term, like the nation's capital. Like this is where the nation's business gets done. You know what I mean? Like that. I feel like that's so disrespectful to Uncle Sam, man.
Somebody
So disrespectful.
is bold. That is a bold move.
Bold move, Cotton.
I don't know if I'm jealous or like.
I'm baffled.
I don't know if I had the guts to do that.
Dude, there's a lot of odds of somebody walking in on you, number one. Number two, you know that there's a homeboy in back who was watching the live feed on that one. I'm just saying.
That is hilarious.
Wow.
Final forecasters, let us know in the tweets or something the craziest place you have ever had sex. That's
legit.
by far the craziest thing I've heard in a long time.
I mean, I can't. And there's plenty of, like, no one said you couldn't do it in the building, you know? I mean, there's other areas you could have, but on the floor,
So there's a video out?
Yeah.
Is it
it's on Twitter.
Is it like,
or X, excuse me.
is it like from cameras that are in the room, or is he recording?
No, it's from first person view.
Oh,
Homeboy got
POV?
camera here, other homeboy backing up on it. I mean, it's very graphic.
I wonder how the video got out.
That's a really good question because it's from first person point of view. So
They
That's
could have
a
got
really
away
good
with
question.
it. Do you think that was his first time doing that in there? Because that's pretty bold. And then recorded
that is
it.
pretty bold. That is true. So that raises the question: the person that released this video clearly was trying to get one of the two in trouble.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like, was this a setup?
Somebody got caught.
I don't know.
Maybe an undercover girlfriend caught him. I got my theories. I don't know.
Well, Bill Clinton had his infamous rendezvous in the White House.
You know what, though?
That's his
the
house.
Oval Office. That's his, that's his house.
It's still
it's
the
his
White
office.
House Oval Office.
It's his office. He can, dude, I don't give an F what somebody does in their office. That's not where business is conducted.
What? They can launch nuclear weapons from there.
You know what I mean. Come on now.
He was doing business, both of them.
That is like the most exciting, like, that does make sex more exciting, like doing it in public places.
Absolutely.
Bring some spice to your life. Me and Jess, every wedding we go to, we try to get it in at the wedding. Family bathroom or something.
I love that.
Well, that's why we have 3 kids now.
There is something very exciting about the thought of getting caught. Like, there's something about it.
So what's the
there's
wildest
something about weddings.
place you ever did it, Ash? And you said you did it at work. Tell us the story. Walk us through it.
So it was in my early days of radio. I was not a full-time employee at that point. I was only a part-timer doing weekends and like overnights, and it was very late. And so the guy that I was seeing at the time came up while I was on air. One thing led to another, and we were in the booth and things happened. But the door was locked. It's not like anybody was going to see us.
No one knew about it.
And there's no cameras. Nobody knew about
But
it.
the studio, so
now
it's
they know
soundproofed.
about it.
Soundproof.
It was soundproof, 100%.
That's hilarious.
It
My
was fun though.
craziest is probably the Coliseum floor. We
That's a good
actually
one.
did try to sneak in the football field too, but we could not do that. We couldn't pull that off. We tried to climb
It's a
the gate.
tough place to get into.
She
Yeah.
actually climbed the gate and I couldn't get over. I forgot.
Are
what
you
happened.
serious?
Yeah, it
No.
was- she got over and I could not get over.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, Coliseum. It was a concert they were having. I think it was Snoop Dogg was coming the night. It was the night before the concert, so the stage was set up and everything. She played sports, and we just went in there, got it out the way. It was crazy.
Were you worried someone was going to catch you? Like, I feel like that could have been a moment where
I mean,
somebody could have walked in.
I guess that's the most exciting part about it.
It is, right? That's what I'm saying. The fear of getting caught is definitely arousing.
Man, we did some dumb shit.
Literally balling out on the court.
That was stupid. Looking back at it, because like people could just look over, and it was like 3 o'clock in the morning too.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, good times back in the 20s.
Back when we kind of just didn't give a fuck. That give a fuck was flying around somewhere.
All right, well, lots of news.
Lots of news.
Went to the Boston Celtics game and UMass game, and then a Boston Celtics game again this weekend. Got to see my boy Joe Maz, who's killing it right now. Shout out to Joe and the Celtics. Keep doing your thing. So saw them play. They won Friday night. Then we went up to Springfield to see UMass play. And that game was just, first of all, everyone was excited because we thought Raekwon Battle was going to play. Thought we were going to have a chance to see him. He gets sick. I mean, what are the odds? Like, we've been begging.
What are the dude?
We've been begging this girl to go on a date with us for 6 months. She's been saying no, 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 no. She finally says yes, and we get sick and can't go on the date.
It's bullshit.
It was
Bad
wild.
karma, man.
Yeah.
It's something.
We have terrible luck. Like, this is,
Dude.
what the fuck is going on?
That's legit. And actually, even now, real quick, I mean, we'll probably touch on it eventually, but like, yeah, so we were out Battle because, he was sick, and now Jesse Edwards is out. Like, can we just not have nice things? Can we not have nice things?
What is going on?
What is going on? What kind of karma have we built? Are we doing something wrong into the universe? Because I gotta know.
It could be the Fairweather fans, you know what I mean? It could just be a curse. It's not putting out good energy.
You gotta put out that good energy.
Could be
man.
coming back on your ass.
Hey, I have not been negative towards the basketball team all year.
You haven't. That is
have
true.
not.
You have not.
I'm riding the wave on this one.
So, got to see them play. It's just weird now. Like, they got their players back. They can all play. Kerr looked great. He actually surprised me with his play. Like, his ability to score. I knew he could, like, pass and be a complete point guard. But I didn't know he could score the ball in the fashion that he could score the ball. So, he kind of surprised me. Noah was really good. Very quick, very shifty. But now it's like we're starting the season all over again. You know what I mean? Like, we got to
It is.
find chemistry on the court again. How did it look for you on TV, Ash?
Same. And it's kind of off. And I knew that was probably going to happen. I mean, think about that. You know, these guys, they probably never thought they were ever going to get the opportunity to play. Let's keep it real, right? Waivers denied, all that good stuff. Some of them we need to put waivers in. So they're probably not actually practicing fully with the team, clearly. Because if you're not going to play, what's the point of practicing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it felt a bit disconnected. I'm really sad I didn't get to watch Battle play. I wish he could have played. But this is a growing pain. Also, UMass is not a bad team. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. I think they need time to build it a little bit. Because this is going to take a minute.
I didn't like UMass team. We were supposed to beat them, I think. We just got.
I mean,
we really
their
got
win-loss
outmanned.
record right now is not shabby. But
They might finish. Yeah, they might finish top in their conference, but we were supposed to beat them.
you're right.
Hands down. Not sure what was wrong with Jesse.
Well, I think we know now. He's got wrist problems.
Does he? That
Yeah,
didn't
that's
happen
why
that
he's
game.
out. I don't know that it happened then. Hang on, let me see if it tells us. I just saw that he was going to be out for 4 weeks because of his wrist. So,
I thought his wrist is broken.
yeah,
I mean,
fractured right wrist. And he's going to have surgery this week.
He sustained a wrist injury in Saturday's 87-79 loss to UMass.
Oh, okay.
well, shout out to him. I was actually behind the bench, had a few beers, was kind of heckling him.
Were you heckling them?
I was confused about what he was doing. Like, you got to understand, like, I played for a coach that he gave no shits.
Facts.
He had zero tolerance for, like, anything. Like, your leg could be broke. He actually had a quote that said, a guy's arm was hurting. I won't even say whoever his name is. His arm was hurting. Like, I'm not sure what was wrong with it. Maybe we'll get him on the show. But he's a big-time player. Did not play against the Davidson game against Davidson at Madison Square Garden because his arm was hurting. And Hug said, "You will have to cut my fucking arm off to not let me get out there." Like, he was serious too. Like, but and guys took that serious. Like, I used to sprain my ankle and go tape it up and get right back in the game. Like, there's no like. That's just where we come from.
There's no whining. Yeah, it's balls to the wall for sure.
So I was giving
Like-
Jesse some shit, but
But now his wrist is fractured.
yeah, it is. I didn't know. I thought he was just frustrated because he was having a bad game, but
Right.
it shows,
But now we know that wasn't the case.
shows how much I know.
You couldn't have known though. How would you know? You wouldn't have. There's no way.
Yeah. Well, I was
Now, with that in mind, though, it's hard to tell, right? This is a tough call to make, even for future games, because we haven't watched Battle play yet.
I have, and he's nice.
Yeah,
I cannot wait.
I'm excited. I'm very excited to see him play. I'm glad that Kerr finally got out there too. So as long as the team gels, I think as long as there's some chemistry built, they can play well together. I don't think this season is anywhere near being over, as some people are. Dude, people are already calling for Eilert's head on a stick. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, we just started.
Are they really?
Yes, dude. Oh my God. Read some of the comments. Like, it's just, I don't understand why people are so sudden to make comments. And like, there was a full team that was built that completely dissipated over the summer. And then the players that we thought we were going to have, we didn't have due to waivers or whatever, the suspensions, whatever. And now we're finally starting to see some of that come back and can help. But like you're gonna go there already?
Yeah.
Like people forget how many basketball games we play a year. Like there's a lot more than football.
That's that karma. And in our reality, we might not figure it out this year. Like that's just the reality of the situation. But that's not Josh's
legit.
fault. Like
No.
he's thrown into this about 2 weeks before the season, 3 weeks before
Yep.
the school year started or whatever. So like we can't. I don't know. That's that karma we was talking about. Like that's what happened.
Maybe that's it. Maybe it's that negative. There it is. Everybody, every Mountaineer fan out there, I know we tend to get really emotional, really, really excited, and then get frustrated and all that. Let's focus our energy just being positive. For one day. For one day. We're all going to be positive.
About Josh and the coaching staff, though. Like, what could they possibly be saying?
Hang on. I bet I can find a tweet in everything that we've been sent. I guarantee it. Hang on.
It's not the coaching staff. Like,
Right?
it's not it. It's not it. You want never mind. But
Right?
People are just so used to what they had that
I think that's what it is.
what do they have?
anything. Well, they had Huggins, like you said. He gave no shits. He shouted, whatever. They see Josh on the sideline just watching the game. They're confusing yelling at everybody and everything, that style, with coaching. And some people are saying he's too soft, he's not involved, he's not showing emotion. Does that play a part, or is that just people looking for theatrics and mistaking that as coaching?
Yeah, because if you want someone to give you, I can get out there and just yell at everybody else. Like anybody could do that. I'll do it. Hey, Ren, if you want, flamboyant coach from the sideline, yelling, getting ejected, getting texts,
Crazy.
So they're upset that Josh is handling himself in a proper manner. That's crazy. But I'm excited to see Raekwon play. Who we play? Rafford. Darius Nichols coming back.
Yes.
Go back and listen to that interview with him if you haven't already, folks.
So looking forward to him coming back. It's kind of an odd situation. You want Darius to do good, but you want WVU to win. I think Darius has a good team this year. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. They have D1 players.
Yeah. I think that we need to wait. We need to wait a little bit. We need to give this a little bit of time.
Another year or two.
I mean, for sure to build it. But I'm saying this could be a decent team regardless this year. I mean,
yeah.
I don't think that, I don't think it's a lost cause by any stretch of the imagination.
I'm pissed off at the NCAA, like, still.
Dude, I don't understand I don't get any of it, man. The logic behind anything, the fact that after the court made their decision, they came back and said, oh, ho, ho, after people already started playing players. So for those that are unfamiliar, our Attorney General, Patrick Morrisey, never mind. We talked about this last podcast, but it didn't get released. So he joined 6 other states, attorney generals, and they brought a lawsuit against the NCAA for basically what they were doing in the waiver system. Very unfair. There was no rhyme or reason to why they were letting some players play, others not. Didn't make a whole lot of sense. Well, needless to say, a judge here in the state of West Virginia took their side and basically was like, you know what, you're right. The NCAA, you should change, they basically put a rule in place where the NCAA couldn't have a say. They were going to put a 14-day hold on the waiver system and allow these players to play regardless without any repercussions. Well, then the NCAA came back and was like, they can play, but we're not going to promise that there aren't going to be any repercussions. So for someone like Battle, who this would have been his final year, if he sits out this year, he could play next year. So basically, if he played, that would mean that he couldn't play next year. So there was a lot riding on that decision. But the court came back and basically was like, no, NCAA, don't fuck with us. We're not going to let you do that. And now it's come to the point where it's no longer a 14-day. It's now through the spring semester. So we can play the entire basketball season now without any repercussions on next year. and we can play anybody who applied for a waiver, and even the ones we didn't apply for waivers.
Can we get other transfers in?
Yes, we can.
And they can play right
Which
away.
apparently is what Josh is working on right now.
That is insane.
Yeah.
Now that's wild. Now we can just go in the portal and just be like, hey, come on, let's play right now. That's kind of
That's it.
wild. Like I that's wild.
It is. I mean,
In the middle of the season.
it is crazy, but honestly, I think it was eventually going to come to this point, regardless, because the NCAA has not been checked.
Yeah.
Like these guys are up there just running shit the way they want to, without anybody saying anything, doing anything. I mean, they're just. I mean, fucking. What's the word I'm looking for? Running a dictatorship.
Yeah.
How about that? That's what it feels like.
It's not even like a good dictatorship either. It's just like, oh, yeah, we definitely have a rule for that.
Right, right. They don't even know. It feels like they don't know what the left hand is doing. You know what I mean? The right hand doesn't know what the left hand's doing.
'Cause, like,
Like
the
it
verdict-
feels very disconnected.
Didn't the verdict come down like Thursday or Friday, and then teams played people because the NCAA said, yeah, don't worry about it. Like, they won't lose eligibility. Then the Saturday, they were like, I'm actually, no, F you.
Exactly.
They're going to lose a year if they play, if this is reversed in 14 days. And that's when Marcy and all them, like, oh, man, it's so obviously just, like, made up as they go along. And it's so ridiculous that it has to get to this level.
It really is. I mean, and it doesn't make sense. And honestly, in the world of NIL, I don't know how you can really prevent somebody from playing. There's contracts in place. There's money to be had. It's like employing someone, but yet telling them, well, but you can't actually work. Well, do you still get paid if you can't work?
But yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. Hopefully this team could gel. And get out there. You going to the bowl game?
I am not.
Dang,
Would
so that
love to,
makes
though.
0 games for the season.
I would love to go to the bowl game, but
So we played North Carolina.
which, dude, are we the only team that gets the? I swear to God, every time we play a bowl game, it's for a team that lives in the area that we're playing or the state that we're playing. Every freaking time.
You mean?
Bowl in Arizona? Let's play Arizona. Bowl in Florida? Let's play a Florida team.
They know West Virginia fans are going to travel. So I would kind of do the same thing. Like if I was putting together like a tournament or something, I would pick teams with the fan base that travels, and then just have another team like there that might
More
not travel
local.
as much. You know what I mean? Like North
I
Carolina
got you.
won't travel for a bowl game.
That makes sense. It seems very unfair, though. Like, it's just like, oh, the fuck, man.
Are they good?
I don't know that North Carolina is good. I mean, I think they're mediocre. Let's see what their win-loss is.
Are you guys able to see the screen if I post it up?
Yeah. Why? Why?
Why? Say it.
No, I was pulling up some stuff about how CJ Donaldson's out. But apparently the UNC quarterback's out too. Like people are just missing the game.
Wait, time out. Wait, okay. Back this train up. Granted, I guess bowl games aren't the same as the playoff, but like they get a bowl game without their quarterback, but poor Florida State can't go to the playoffs because their quarterback's injured. That's some bullshit.
Facts. I didn't even think about that.
That ain't right. Same rules for everybody. Remember?
Yeah, that is wild. That's wild.
I'm actually surprised that the ACC played any players in the bowl game. If I was the ACC, I would have put my middle finger up to the NCAA and said, oh, you want to snub Florida State? We ain't playing. Fuck you.
Yeah, I got a lot of seniors I have, you know what I mean? Like,
That's true.
That's
They probably
tough.
think about the players and don't want the players to not play. But honestly, I swear, I would have broke my back to schedule other games. Like, I would have found other teams that weren't bowl eligible and said, hey, want to come play?
yeah.
We'll use our stadiums. We'll make money off this. And we don't have to cut the NCAA into shit.
Facts. Now you're thinking.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Make a
so-
backdoor deal with an ESPN. They'd be totally down. I know they would.
Hopefully we win that game. We could finish on a high note for the football year. That'd be a successful
Yeah.
season for Neil Brown for sure.
Absolutely.
So,
The University of North Carolina is 8-4, but they're only 4-4 in conference play.
okay,
So I think this is doable, for sure.
tough. Yeah, so hopefully we're ready to play in the Mayo Bowl.
Old Duke's Mayo.
I got nothing else for football.
Oh, except for the recruiting class. We should probably touch on that. Apparently it's looking pretty nice.
So football got a good recruiting class. That's all,
Signing
people that's
day.
already committed now.
Yep.
Yeah, tomorrow's National Signing Day, and people have already started committing.
Okay, so who we get?
I'm looking it up.
I know we got my guy from DC, the DC quarterback that's coming in. Or DMV quarterback. Well, we got somebody from Waldorf, Maryland too.
Oh, really?
Little bro. Let me shout him out actually. I don't know him. I know his peoples. I know his family. Good family. Looking forward to them coming into Morgantown. Y'all need anything, any way I can help, please let me know.
Holy crap. I just saw a tweet. First round of the MLS, which is Major League Soccer, hashtag Super Draft is over. Here's the list of schools that produced 3 first-round picks in this draft. Mind you, there's only one school on this list, and it's West Virginia.
Yes, sir.
Must have a really good soccer. Well, I knew we had a good soccer
And
team,
Dan
but
Stratford just got voted Coach of the Year by some group, too.
very nice.
Khalil Wilkins from Waldorf.
Dig it.
My guy. He'll be a star. You know what I mean? We got a long history of WVU and guys from Waldorf that just come here and are just stars. You know, they stand out. You know what I mean? You remember Antonio Lewis?
Antonio Lewis.
Played football at WVU. From Waldorf. Went to the same high school. That's my guy. That's a big reason why I came here. Yeah, Antonio. Shout
Really?
out to Antonio Lewis. Yeah.
Well,
So,
that's
you know,
cool.
we always stand out, you know. I was watching my highlight tape the other day, man. It's just like, damn, I was good, man.
I think I saw that. I think I saw that highlight reel on
It
on
was
X.
crazy, right?
It was
like,
good. I was like, damn, I forgot how good John was. Like,
I'm going to put that out every losing season we have. Everybody like, I wish we had John Flowers.
right? Your blocks, dude. You got some really good blocks. Like, yes.
Got snubbed for Defensive Player of the Year. So me and KJ are kind of the same. But he's supposed to get Player of the Year his senior year. I was supposed to get Defensive Player of the Year my senior year, and we got snubbed.
Not surprised. Let me guess. It was probably from some top freaking school, the person that won.
It was
got
Syracuse.
It. Oh.
Syracuse sits in the zone the whole game. You know what I mean? Like it was definitely a snub. Like I was guarding point guards, centers, blocking shots.
Right?
It's crazy, but whatever. It is what it is.
Freaking Syracuse.
Ash, I sent you 3 articles with some big names or some big
'Kay.
commitments that we got.
So some other football commits we got an Oklahoma State transfer. What's his name? Bilal Marshall. Is that right? No, related topics. My bad. Where's his name on this?
Jaden Bray.
Oh, sorry, Jaden Bray. My bad. I can't read today. Jaden Bray from Oklahoma State is going to be transferring to WVU. He announced his commitment yesterday afternoon. Very excited. He's a wideout. We also have Ty French. Which looks like, we got him out of the transfer portal.
So these are all transfer portal guys.
Looks to be. He's a defensive end and outside linebacker.
Oh yeah, I heard he was nice actually.
Yeah.
She saw some of his highlights.
Ooh, he's racked up 239 tackles, 61 tackles for loss, 34 and a half sacks, 7 forced fumbles, 3 fumble recoveries, and an interception.
What school?
It says Gardner Webb. I don't know who that is. He's a 3-time All-American, though.
Oh, word. Nah, that's big time. How old is he?
Yeah, it doesn't say.
Country
It does
Roads.
say that he has 1 year of eligibility remaining. So I guess we'll say what, 22? 20. Well, it depends on if he had a COVID year or not.
Yeah. 21, 22,
We'll say that.
23.
Um,
I wonder if they're getting a lot for NIL. I think that's
Good
what we got to
question.
do. That's a good strategy to
I
have.
think
like
that's
go
what's
early.
happening.
You
I think
st-
that's
you
what's
gotta
happening.
you gotta get up to these guys early so they don't have a chance to
Yep,
go find bigger money elsewhere.
agreed.
Yeah, so Nils killing it. They're in the portal.
Looks pretty good. And then we have an ACC safety. Looks like Josh Minkins from Louisville. He's oh wow, the 4th-year player who picked the Mountaineers over offers from Cincinnati.
That's nothing.
True. Although I think it's funny because Cincinnati's also in the Big 12 now.
Yeah.
It's weird though, 4th-year player. Like, it seems like we're picking up guys that literally only have like a year left of eligibility. So I'm not sure what the thought process is on that.
Y'all was on Neil Brown's ass all year, so he's probably like, I gotta keep my job.
I mean, you're not wrong. And maybe that's what we have to do in this transfer portal world. Maybe you have to go year by year and not build like, a long-term team. I'm not mad at it. If it works, it works.
Yeah, I think it works.
That's it.
I think it works.
This is a big year for him. This is the judgy year. This is was it a fluke or is it real? Let's see. Let's find out.
Is that on Josh Eilert's page?
Yeah, I found Josh Eilert's YouTube account.
And he has John
wild.
Flower highlights. I
Yeah.
love it.
He made my highlight tape so I can get a job overseas. It's my guy. Look at these blocks here, man. Sheesh. That was nice.
Mhm.
Give me that. Yeah, we're not about to sit here and watch my highlight tape, though, Dave.
Oh,
Why?
you should give a little play-by-play. Tell us what was going on, John.
Well, we could
Oh,
watch
I
men's
got
basketball
kids.
paintball.
I got kids.
What do you mean you got
That's
kids?
tough.
What's that matter?
I gotta go get to my kids before they go
Oh,
to
my
bed.
bad. I'm sorry. I was like, what do your kids have to do with your highlight tape?
I did play in a student faculty basketball game today.
Oh, really?
Shout out to Lincoln High School. Had a blast. We lost. They got cheated.
What do you mean you how did John Flowers lose? Come on now.
Yeah. So we came out kind of slow. Teachers were teachers. We didn't have any like basketball players on our team. It was just students, like regular students.
They're probably running circles around y'all.
So we were down by 20. Came all the way back, tied the game. I should have kept the ball with one of the students. I gave it to one of the students, and
Oh.
I should have kept it. Looking back at it. Because it's not for me. You know what I mean? I want one of the students to be the hero and have something to talk about forever. So,
Right. That's
Gave it to
true.
one of the
So you
students,
did it for the kids.
yeah, he turned it over.
That's it.
They hit a 3.
Ah.
Crazy.
Oh,
What it-
John, what was the women's game like with all the kids?
Women's game. Shout out to the women's basketball team. They got 2 players that are really nice. Slipped
Quinterly
my
was one
mind.
of them, right?
Who?
Is it Quinterly?
Yeah, number 10, I think. Should probably be up on this. It's a sports podcast.
JJ Quinterly.
And number 11. Let me pull it up.
Harrison?
Yeah. So, yeah, the game was crazy. That was by far one of the best events WVU puts on. Bunch of screaming kids. And the entertainment at the women's games are so much better than the men's games for some
What are
reason.
they doing? What are they doing at the women's games? Obviously not the Kroger shopping cart shootout.
It's just from the music. The music's better. The entertainment, like, I guess it was because they had kids, but they did like trivia with the kids. Like,
Oh, cool.
So like they had a MC. We don't have an MC at the men's games, do we?
No,
The guy
and
that
we
leads
need
all
one.
the entertainment.
Yeah, like he
There's
doesn't.
not-
Yeah,
there's not a-
he's there now.
When
There's a
did-
person on the. There's a person on the court with
Yeah.
a microphone.
Yeah.
Since
not
when?
like
Yes. Yes, there is. He goes, "All right, crowd, let's get together for the Kroger shopping cart shootout. Everybody, run up and down, and we got our person here. Blah blah blah." Yep.
He must not be doing a very good job if I don't remember him.
He
Oh, yeah,
just
Dave
Have you
did.
been to a game this year?
No, so it just
Then
this
how would
year.
you know?
So, it
So it's just
that's
this
what she-
year.
That's what she said. It must have just started.
That's
Since
what
we don't know
Thank
who he
you.
is.
Thank you.
Yeah, I should have that job. Why wouldn't they offer me
You
that
totally
job?
should have. God, you are the best hype man. You would be so good at that job.
I'll probably do something stupid. They don't trust me.
We could do it together.
Nah, that would be
Here's
fun.
John
I mean,
getting the card to announce the shopping cart shootout. He goes, "Oh my god, shit! All right, who wants to win some groceries? Blah blah blah."
You know how I would do it? I'll just be like, all right, guys.
You've seen it a
They
billion
brought it back.
times.
If you need to take a piss, go now. You're not gonna miss much.
Time to get a drink.
You think Kroger would be pissed off about that?
I mean, we could do something.
Probably.
Kroger could do something else. We don't have to do the shopping cart shootout.
I would do Kroger trivia. The
Kroger
trivia was
trivia.
fun. Like,
You know what they should do? They should do like a supermarket sweep. Like, you ever watch that show? It's pretty freaking awesome. And they ask
Could
those
they?
trivia questions, and then people have to take their shopping cart and go get the items as fast as they can. So they could do something like that, like put the items like around the court, and they have to answer the trivia questions, and then it's like go.
They could easily do it on the concourse around the top too.
Yep. There's a bunch of things that they can do. They just are too lazy to try.
I
to
saw
figure
that
it
this Pacers game had these jump roping dogs, and I tweeted Ren that I would fundraise to help make this happen. And then he said, if the dogs can't successfully complete the Kroger shopping cart challenge, hard pass. CC JFlow 41.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Dave. I don't want to see dogs jump. That is impressive though. Like,
It is very
Look at those
impressive.
dogs though.
That's crazy.
But
nah,
we did have
that
Red
is
Panda
cool.
this year, so I'm happy I saw that live again.
She dropped the plates again.
Okay, you've never missed a shot that you've made? Get out of here.
I mean, how long are we gonna do? I mean, Red Panda is entertaining as hell.
Red Panda is an icon, and I won't stand
But
for
like,
slander.
can we just like,
Let it
come
go.
on? Like, there's so many other things we
John,
can
your
do.
number one suggestion is always, let's get strippers on the court. Like, no.
Never said that.
What about like dancers, like acrobatic people, like Cirque du Soleil style?
Jump
know?
rope. I mean, like, yeah, like off the trampoline dunks. Like, that
Yeah.
people would love.
Oh my god, that'd be so
Are
much
you not
fun.
seeing these dogs even moving the jump rope? Come on.
Nah, that
I'm down
isn't-
with the
dogs
dogs
aren't
double
possible.
dutching.
We don't want to see that.
We do. Look at them. They're moving the rope in their mouths.
I don't want to see it. Anyways, that kids game
Get
is
it?
by far one of the best events WVU puts on. It's screaming kids. Definitely a bust the eardrum. They're the real maniacs of Morgantown for sure.
That's the Mountaineer Maniacs right there.
They're crazy. They had the Giddy cam. All the kids were doing the Giddy with the Fortnite.
Gritty, you boomer.
Giddy.
It's the gritty.
Gritty. Whatever it is. I'm still dug in.
John's 85 years old in the nursing home. This is the dance I used to do at the games. Show you did, Grandpa.
Do no damn Gritty.
They called me so icy, you know.
Shit.
Ah, Dave.
That
But
was
yeah,
funny.
we got to keep that going. That's an amazing event for the girls' game. Girls, they pulled out the win. It was a close game the whole time. They pulled it off. Shout out to Harrison and what's her name, Dave?
There's the
I could be
G.
mispronouncing it, but it's like Quinterly.
Dave.
What?
I hate you.
It's Quinerly. I don't know if it's Quinerly or Quinterly.
I hate Dave.
Oh, you hate me. Oh my god.
Yeah, JJ Quinterly. Tough. Big girl. Not big. Can I say that? Our big
Tall.
man.
Yeah, I
Says-
guess. Yeah.
It says she plays guard, which is crazy. But Moore, She did good. It was a good game, man. It was a good game. They missed so many layups, though. Oh my God, bro. I could not have the patience to coach women's basketball.
I don't think that's exclusive to women. Like
I
we've
think
had
it is.
teams before where I'm like, fucking make a layup. Like we've all seen it. It's like the most simple things. You know,
Yeah,
free
I guess.
throws and layups that should be
Yep.
the easiest part of the game.
Yep. I preach
Yet
that
it
to
gets
my
overlooked.
kids.
You know,
Free
we're
throws and
dunking,
layups.
we're making crazy threes, but we can't lay up or shoot free throws.
Fundamentals. But I'm done.
We're looking forward to the next game. We have faith in our basketball team.
Is that
Jesse,
2?
we hope you feel better.
The game's at 2?
Is it a 2?
The
Oh,
game
no,
this
that was
weekend?
Yeah.
This weekend, tomorrow.
I thought it was
Yeah.
Saturday.
Hold on. No, it's tomorrow.
Oh.
Bradford, 7 p.m.
My bad.
Oh, the
I
game.
thought the next game, the one after that, Saturday, Toledo.
And that's
1
at
o'clock.
2. Oh,
One,
wow.
well, it says 1.
All right, well, let's see what the basketball team can put together.
I have faith in this team. I think we're gonna figure it out. We just need to gel a little.
Hug's motivation for this team is, this is a goddamn football school.
Earn your keep, goddammit.
It's the last thing we wanted to hear. It's the only reason why you guys have Nike is because of football.
I could hear Huggins during, like, when the NIL started, like, money's making you soft. Like, I can just hear him saying something like that.
He had to soften up when the money came.
Yeah, because you can't, like, they were just so quick to leave at that point. I mean, it's tough, man. And, you know, I probably shouldn't give Coach Brown such a hard time. This is a really tough climate to be a coach. It really is. Tough.
Did Oscar make the right decision?
I mean, how can you say no, right?
John has feelings about James Okonkwo.
That was, I don't think that was a good. I don't think that was a good move.
I wonder who he was talking to that
I don't
told him that
know,
would be a good.
man.
I mean, I know it's North Carolina, but he's
Still,
playing
but
0 minutes.
I
Like
was
he's
gonna
averaging
say he's
zero,
not going
a
to get
zero
to
style.
play. He's not going to get to play.
What is he, a sophomore?
I think so.
Yes, maybe he's doing it like the old school way, just waiting his turn. But they're going to recruit over him every year.
Exactly, especially in this day and age, because everybody's grabbing from the portal constantly. I mean, there's, and I don't even know why he left. Like, you waited. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't leave right when Hugs left, so you waited. I don't understand the logic behind what he did. I really don't. I mean, I wish
He
him
would
the
have been
best.
the
but
starting big man right now.
That's it. That's it, right?
He's a junior.
Plenty of playtime.
Yeah, he wasted his career.
Dude, that's so sad. And he's not, I mean, he's literally not getting shit.
Maybe he's getting some money.
Someone else said that. Hang on. We should be able to find that out, right? Should be public record.
Nah, they don't have NIL deals on public.
Should
Yeah,
be.
NIL is for profit, not public. That's why those collectives can work. And, like, people donating to Country Roads Trust, they're not tax deductible. You're just paying them like a subscription.
Google his net worth. Someone has a number. I wonder what my Dave, Google my net worth. See what they say.
John Flowers.
$100.
All right.
Oh, it really comes up.
Yeah. John Flowers' birthday.
Wrong birthday.
180 days.
Wrong birthday. So,
Wow.
You already know.
Are you a Gemini?
I don't know about that stuff. That Congress room.
You have a net worth of $5 million.
Let's go. Last updated in December 11th, 2 days ago.
You regularly speak at conferences.
Do I?
seminars.
Political views. I do. I speak at some places.
John, many people want to know what your ethnicity, nationality, and ancestry and race is.
John Flowers. Who am
Your
I
ethnicity
dating?
is not known.
According to
you are
our
possibly
records,
single, and you have not been previously engaged. You're not dating anyone.
could be. What did the rest of that say?
You excelled in your studies and
I
went on
did.
to attend college at a prestigious university.
West
During his
Virginia.
studies, he studied computer science and maths. Did you develop a passion for coding?
Hey,
Did you begin work as a software engineer for a major tech
I
company?
see no lies in this whole article.
Ah,
Maybe it was a different.
John ranked on the list of most popular basketball player.
That's a fact.
Also ranked on the elite list of famous people born in the United States.
Tough. I see no lies in this article.
I think it's all
Go-
wrong, right?
Go to another one. Is that the same thing? COVID.
I think it's the same thing. It's not COVID. 1 million to 5 million.
I like 5 million more. Well, this has been another episode of the Final Forecast with me, your host, Jay Flow, super producer Dave,
Hi.
lovely co-host Ash.
that's me.
Appreciate you. Maybe KJ will be back. A lot of things to look forward to. Go to the Book Exchange, get your WVU gear.
Absolutely. They got some really good winter gear right now. Go check it out.
Shit, you can get 25% off right there.
That's right.
Yes, you can get 25% off your order at the Book Exchange with promo code BX4Final4.
That's the number
letter B,
4.
letter
Final
X.
4.
Oh,
Did he say that's the number BX?
I
that's
said
the letter
number.
BX.
The number 4. Final.
Dave said-
FINAL.
Number 4.